This is why I can get names and information from inside Perry's organization, his criminal organization, because everybody's sick of him doing shit like that, jamming up my phone. So he just asked for it. Look, I'm hitting a Zoom dash. Nope, not getting anything out of that, am I? So as long as he wants a piece of my phone, actually wasn't a problem. We're gonna keep getting inside information. My guys are all pissed off. I went with my family today. Like a motherfucker. So that's how we get names like Lucius, Sanjay, Monique, Geppetto. Mr. Perry doesn't get a date. He's not wanted, he's not loved, he's told on and hated. And everybody's sick of you. Everybody's sick of this. Everybody's sick of it. So that's how we get information, and he can't get even one name.
In a quarter mile, continue straight past Grazio's Italian Eatery to stay on South Garnet Road.
So next time we quote you, it's because you're still bothering me. You're still causing problems. My guys are mad. They're like, she should have been able to stay home today and not have to work and enjoy food and doing her homework, catching up her homework. But the thing is, it shouldn't even been that. She should have been with her family. So everybody's sick to death, worried about her, because Mr. Perry is one problem after another, and bothers and bothers and bothers and bothers. And everybody's pushing us to hurry up and arrest him. And we're ready. We're about ready. That bitch is not going to bother her again, and she's not going to be broke anymore. And she'll be able to be with her family, finally. They won't be threatened, and she won't be threatened. So when we get a name, who's Monique? Who's Lucius? Who's Geppetto? Who's Sanjay? Who are those Calvin? That bald, fat Calvin? Who are those people to you, Mr. Perry? Everybody's sick of you. Why can't you get that? I wasn't with my family today, and everybody's angry at you for that. You should make everybody sick. We're tired of it. Get out of my phone. Alright, so we've gone over this a lot. Mr. Perry has Alzheimer's or something, or Huntington's disease, or both. Because we have to repeat the same thing over and over and over. First of all, voyeurism, Mr. Perry, is a felony, not a date. You're no different than John Hinckley Jr. Not at all. It's worse, because he's watching Jodie Foster on television. She agreed to be on television. I did not. I did not agree to be filmed in the privacy of my home. We have a witness that says that you put hidden cameras in women's homes against their will. You don't pay them, but you rape them every day. You're just pathetic. You watch TV and you pretend that's your life, and it is not your life. It is just a felony. We already know what we did all day. Talk about a boring person. You need to get a fucking life, you sick fuck. You're sick. Voyeurism, when you're watching a woman in the privacy of her home without her consent, and you're getting entertained using her body against her will, you owe her some money for that. You owe her compensation for violating her privacy in a very vulgar, obscene way. And so you do that, and then you try to talk to me like you think I want to hear what you have to say. And I made it very clear I don't. So all day Mr. Perry's telling me he's trying to find these guys helping me. Okay, fuck you. I don't want that. And he's typing in my phone, just show me. Why would I show you? I want for you to be gone. Your delusion is slimed everywhere, sir. I don't want anything to do with you. I came here to be with my family and not have to deal with your crazy, your delusion, your retardation problem, and your mental diseases, and your sex dysfunctions, or your drama, and your problem, and your theft, and your rape, and your murder. That's why I came here. I have family here. My family is my family, not your family. You spend more time with them than I do, don't you? See, my family and I have not had a talk about this or a fight. I get all that from the police that are investigating you. They gave me all this and said he's trafficked you. He sold you. Not only are you being sold on the dark web in the privacy of your home, and he's raking it in while he starves you to death, but he's sold you to a person. He's trafficked you. And he's trying desperately to drain your resources so you have nothing left, thinking then you'll go ahead and go along with it. Just like the video we showed said the guy did. This woman became emotionally and financially dependent on someone who didn't say, I'm a human trafficker. He was like acting like her boyfriend, but he trafficked her. He got her out of town where she didn't know anybody, and then she had to suck dicks all day. And he punished her if she didn't come home with a certain amount of money. So I found out before you did this. I found out beforehand. You tried to use my ex-husband to get me back to Texas, and we've been over this. And you act like no one knows. And we don't know what planet you fucking live on. Everyone knows, sir. Everyone knows. We've said it over and over. We don't have Alzheimer's. Most everybody else doesn't have Alzheimer's. They remember it the first time we said it. You're the only one that has to be told the same thing over and over and over and over. I'm not trying to help you. We want you gone. Everybody wants you gone. Everybody's so tired of this. Mr. Perry, our guys are getting a lot of pressure to hurry up and arrest you because everybody's so fucking tired of you. It isn't sexy. It's not romantic. It's not interesting. It's not good. It's not impressive to rape a woman in her home by putting cameras in her house or her hotel or her car. You are a disgust to me. You repulse me. There's not a romance there. It's just rape. You are pathetic. You know, typing my phone. I'm going to take you. I'm going to get you. I can do it. I can get away with this. Show me who it is. Just show me. Like, he thinks I want to help him. I'm like, I don't want to help you. I want for you to be gone. I won't be broke ever again when you're gone. Why would I? And I'll have my privacy back. And I won't have to lie. Why the fuck would I help you? If you want my help, Mr. Perry, you're still trying to communicate with me like you think I want to hear it. And I made it very clear for a very long time. I really am sick of it. I don't want to hear from you. I don't care what you think. You don't even make sense. We're all sick of you. We're all very, very, very sick and tired of this. And you. You're an imposition and a burden everyone wants dumped off. That's how I got those names right there. That's how I got those names right there. We can get people talking and you can't. And you didn't find them. It's funny that you think you did. We think that's hysterical. These guys that are helping me don't get found. They find you. You've already talked to some of them and you didn't know that's who you were talking to. When they're ready to arrest you, only then will you meet them. With handcuffs this time. With handcuffs this time. What they may do a raid first. I don't know. But they said we're getting a lot of pressure to hurry up. And I'll tell you what. One of them lost his temper today or yesterday. And he goes, why didn't you call TPD and ask them why they're sitting on their asses not doing anything? We have our resources are being used to protect a citizen in Tulsa because they're not doing shit. You want to give somebody a hard time about hurrying up to put these bitches in jail, call them. Call them and ask them what are you doing to stop the crime in your town with this deal, this trafficking thing. Why is she broke? She's smart. Why is my homework late? Because you take up all my time trying to fix one problem after another that you caused. So, first of all, the hacking that you saw in my phone just now was only part of what I go through anytime I try to work. I tried to get a job waitressing. They found out about it because they're hacking me. They see everywhere I go with the GPS. They want me pulled over. We got all these, pull her over, pull her over, pull her over. Did you want me pulled over tonight too? And somebody didn't get to it me on time? Is that what happened? Did you? Alright, so if I'm on if they got me GPS, they know where I am, they can have a cop sitting there waiting to pull me over. They've done that more than once. So how much did you pay that cop? Lucky complained about it. See, we got to get her back to Texas where we can do more harm to her. Recorded. He's going to arrange a false arrest. Recorded. I always say it beforehand. We want her kicked out of her home, but we can't get her kicked out on non-payment. We can't take her money, like you're doing right now, and get her kicked out. We're gonna have to do it on smoking. So you tried. A few days later, you knew we had this. You hacked me. You knew we had it. You tried to do it anyway. Then you think nobody will suspect a thing. How did I know Mitchell's argument before Mitchell made it? Mitchell had a chance to ask me, and he didn't ask me. Apparently he's asking everybody else. Point out, and Mike was drugged. I said it before, not after. Police from somewhere else, TPD. So they're yesterday, one of them lost his temper. And he goes, "Stop calling me about." I'm trying. I really am. I'm more worried about her than you could imagine. We're trying to wrap this up. There's a lot of these bitches: Lucius, Bald Fat Calvin, David Robertson, Geppetto. There's like a whole Sanjay. All these guys. All of these people involved in this deal. The Houston buyer, realtor buyer guy. So when we do this, we're not going to just do it. They're going to jail. They're not going to get out and bother her or anybody else again. It's not. I mean, we're not going to make leave any room for that. We're considering a raid before we do that, or maybe we do it simultaneously. I don't know. They're looking into it. They're awfully pissed though. So Wednesday, I'm trying to. I had a bill I got paid. Trying to make more money so that I can buy enough food for Thursday and get my homework done. It's Thanksgiving. And just hang out in my PJs and do my homework. It's behind. They want to make me fail. So believe me, everything they can do to keep me from getting my homework done on time, they do. My grade point average was 3.99. I'm in third year criminal justice college. I had a 3.9 GPA. 3.9. The highest is 4.0. So they jam up my computer so I can't get assignments in. Then they start fucking with my schedule so I can't get anything done. And then if that doesn't work, then they go back to jamming at the computer so nothing works right. So, I mean, this has been going on. These men sit down and have a meeting every day to try to figure out how they're going to make me fail. Because, they got mommy issues and they're misogynist. Mommy humiliated them when they were a little kid. And so now they hate women. They're misogynists who hate women. And they bother everybody else with that. Instead of going to see a shrink. And try to find a way to do something good out of whatever bad happened to them. They're bothering me with it. They're bothering everybody with it. We're all tired of that. So Perry's threatened for a long time. I'm going to starve her until she lies and does what I tell her. And he's tried. I fucking, for the first time in my life, had to sleep in my car. Mr. Perry, when I say I don't want you to contact me, what does that mean? When you do it anyway, then we get more stuff like this. I get it beforehand. Do you not understand that's what's happening here? When you get contact me, we get more because it's pissing me off. I said don't contact me. When you invade my privacy, we get more. It's pissing me off. I don't want you to invade my privacy. I have the legal expectation of privacy in my home and in my phone and in my computer. And those are all felonies to violate that. It's not romantic. It's not sexy. It's disgusting. And it's vulgar. And you're making everybody mad. So we can get information like this. Mike was drugged before it's said in May. I got it in March. Mr. Perry, what did I just say? He's just contacting me. He's just still typing in my phone. He doesn't do it in this phone where you can see. He does it in my other phone. I don't care what you think. I'm sick of hearing from you. Everybody's sick of you. Why don't you understand that? We don't want you to find these guys helping me. What I would like you to do is to shut up and get out of my life. Shut up and get away from me. Shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Shut up and get out of my phone. Shut up, get out of my life. Leave me alone. When you don't, we get more. When you don't, we get more. You're breaking the law. You make everybody mad, so we get more. Look at all this we got. That's a lot. Ringtone. Get a ringtone. This right here, pages and pages and pages and pages of thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands of emails that were typed up after I heard a recording of you trying to hurt me every day for 13 years. I wasn't, actually 7. It's been going on for 13 years, but I wasn't allowed to put anything out until 7 years ago. That's what the McNamara email was. It was the first one that I was allowed to say anything. We weren't supposed to say there was an investigation. Take her car, 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 starve her until she lies. Take her car, starve her till she lies. Take her car, starve her till she lies. Take her car, starve her till she lies. We gotta force her back to Texas where we can do more to her. We gotta force her back to Texas against her will where we can do more to her. Get her fired. Make sure she gets fired. Make sure she doesn't make any money. She wants a waitress job, fine. She's going to go wait tables and run her ass off, and nobody's going to tip her. Because we're going to send our people in there. We found out that's where she works now. I had to quit that job my second day. Yep, because you found out about it, and then we found out you found out about it. McNamara, pull her over, pull her over, pull her over. Officer, pull her over. Officer, I need her car information. I think she got a new car. Get me her new car information. I think she's got a rental. I want the rental information. Pull her over, officer. Call me and tell me what it is. David, who is it that runs TPD? Is it you or Chief Franklin? And if it's you, why is it you? I distinctly remember the voters electing Mayor Bynum, to choose a chief. I don't remember anybody at all wanting you to be chief. Would you please get the fuck out of TPD? We don't really like you there. That's not who we want running that police department. And we got that information because everybody's sick of it. Who's Lucius to you? Who's Geppetto to you? Who's Fat Bald Calvin to you? Why are you running TPD? I'd like you to leave. Get out of there. We hear you screaming at them all the time. Get out. And don't go back in there again. Or make sure you can live with what happens when you do. Because some things aren't even up to them. This wasn't up to them, David. This wasn't up to them, David. They didn't get that information, did they? This that I found out Gene Mitchell was going to lie because you told him to wasn't up to them. It was up to our guys, right? We're the ones getting all the intel, aren't we? This wasn't up to TPD. We didn't get that from TPD. Our guys got it, David. That's who you're going to answer to ultimately. You're up harassing police. You're going to pay for that, David. You'll murder a cop. You're going to pay for that, David and Calvin. Call your mommy. Call your mommy. Because she's the only one that's going to give a fuck. Do you understand? Everybody's tired of being threatened and harassed. You don't even know who my guys are. Charles is like, oh, please show me. Please tell me. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I figured it out. We don't want you to know, you dumb son of a bitch. We all want you gone. We all want for you to be gone. You rapist sick fuck. Everybody's sick of you. Everybody's sick and tired of this. Everybody's sick and tired of what you're putting me through. I don't give you any information at all. At all. It's not going to happen. But I won't help you. And it's very limited on what I could do to help you. Until I have my money back and my privacy back. And Mike Neely's back home with his family. And you're gone. Don't even ask me. You got a lot of nerve to even ask me. He's typing in my phone. Show me who it is. Why would I do that? They got me that. They got me the McNamara email. They told me I was trafficked. So why would I tell you a fucking thing? You're one delusional whack. You know that? So are you, David. I didn't pick a fight with you. What did I tell you? I'm not Wyatt Earp. I didn't come in here to mop up. I came here to be with my family on Thanksgiving and shit. Or whenever. Not have to deal with this. I moved twice to get away from this. Wacky Charles and his delusional, cuckoo bird problems and his sex dysfunction. We're all sick of it. You are deviants. We're all sick of it. We're all sick and tired of it. We don't have problems getting names and you can't get even one. No, Charles, you didn't find shit. You just delusional. We don't live on Mars. We live on Earth. So all this stuff that we get, Mr. Perry, he just did it again. When you contact me, we get more. When you contact me, we get more information. When you cause me the loss of money, we get more information. When you contact me and rape me in my house or my car, we get more. When you contact me, sir, we get more. When you contact me, sir, we get more. Mr. Perry, when you get in touch with me and I don't want to hear it and I want nothing to do with you, we get more. Because you're pissing off all the people who are getting this that have a lot of power. More in their pinky toe than you'll ever have. I don't want to hear it. I don't care what you think. You don't even make sense. You don't even make sense, you sick son of a bitch. These names right here. Who's Monique, Charles? What'd you do? Who is she? This guy never shuts up until Monique's name comes up, and then everything gets all quiet. Everything gets quiet when Monique's name comes up. What did you do? It was heinous. Whatever it was, wasn't it? It was a heinous crime. All of it is. He gets... Oh, he's all blabby, and I'm gonna this, and I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna get, and I can get away with this, and I can do it and get away with it, and I'm gonna mess you up, and I'm gonna starve you until you lie, and I'm gonna starve you back to Texas, and I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna kidnap, and I'm gonna blah, 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 blah. He's gonna threaten, he threatens and threatens and all fucking day. Until I start saying Monique's name. Where's Monique? Who is she? All of a sudden, everything gets all quiet. Wow. What about Bald Fat Calvin? How'd you meet him? What about Geppetto? Geppetto gets all worried. Why his wiki doesn't work on me? Does she have sage? Is she taking the Eucharist? Did she do her rosary today? I used to not be Catholic. That's a new thing. That's a more recent thing. And I'm not really Catholic. I'm kind of exploring. I'm getting to know the process. I'll put it that way. I have prayed the rosary a couple of times. It's interesting. Everything's fucking ritual. I'll say that. It doesn't matter whether it's Christian, Protestant, non-denominational, Presbyterian, or Lutheran, or Catholic, or whatever it is. Everybody has their ritual that they use to worship God. And the main thing is, Geppetto, you stupid fuck, it's what's in the heart. Anybody can hold beads and say words. It doesn't mean anything, though, if your heart's not behind it. If it's not meaning something from your heart. When the soul reaches out to its creator, the God of the universe, in some form of worship, whether it be through a written prayer that a Catholic priest designed, or it's in the Bible, or it's by someone, Max Lucado, or some person wrote a prayer, or a biblical prayer is being recited, like the Lord's Prayer, or Psalm 23 is David's prayer that's in the Bible. Anything that someone reads as a message or a communication with God that has heart behind it. I mean this. Heavenly Father, as I say it to you, I mean it. It's someone else's words, but it's words that I also feel, and I want to communicate it to you as well. It's going to do something. There's power in it, because it's about faith, Geppetto. If you can't breathe, and the only words you can get out of your mouth is, save me now, oh God. Have mercy and save me right now. It's going to have the same power as if you ramble on for hours. Words that are written by someone, but you don't mean it. And it's just reciting words. So if you want to know really how the power of God works and overcomes your evil, it is about faith, you stupid little fuck. It doesn't have a thing to do with sage. It doesn't have a thing to do with the process of taking the Eucharist, or reading a Bible, or reading a rosary prayer, or anything like that. It is what is in the heart of a person as they read that, and nothing else. Because anybody can read it and nothing happens, because it's just going through the motions of the ritual. It's when the heart cries out to its God, and it means business. God, I need your help right now. This enemy is too big for me, but it's not too big for you. God, I need your forgiveness. I've messed up huge. I blew it in a very big way. Whatever the prayer, God, I need your healing. God, I need your provision. God, I need it now. I don't know what to do. People all over the world cry out those prayers on a daily basis, and God hears each and every one of them, especially when there's faith behind it and the belief that I know God, his arm isn't too short and his ear is not deaf. Charles, I really really need for you to shut up. Who's Monique? Who is Monique, Mr. Perry? I really don't care what you think. It is hysterical you think I do. No one understands why you think I want to hear what you have to say. That you will never shut up and stop trying to contact me. I'm not going to show you anything. I will show you the door. I do not want you in my life. I do not want you invading my privacy. You will make me sick. You make me sick. You give me the heebie-jeebies. I've gone to a lot of trouble to get away from you and to have no contact with you at all. No one is going to help you. When I have my money back and my privacy back and Mike Neely's back home with his family, and if you're still not in jail, if they haven't arrested you yet, someone will be in touch with you to help you, but it's going to be very limited on what they can and would do for you. Because you have drugged this on and caused worse loss and more damage and catastrophic loss and more damage and worse loss and bothered and creeped on me and bothered me and creeped on me and bothered me all fucking day, every fucking day for years. And everybody's sick of it. And because of that, we can get information and no one will tell you fuck. You have not one name, and we've got like 7. Everybody's sick of you. Everybody is sick and tired of you. Everyone is so fucking sick of you. And you're stupid, and you don't get that. Get it! You want to get something? Get that. Your retardation problem is making everybody mad. The need to repeat is pissing everybody off. Get a nurse. You stop making it my problem or someone else's problem. It is the problem of your family and you. Don't bother me with it again. No one's going to help you while you're trying to starve me into a lie. No one's going to help you when you're invading my privacy in the most vulgar, obscene, nasty way imaginable. So fuck you for even asking me. I've said that for the last time. I'm tired of repeating myself. When you contact me and take my money and cause problems and loss for me, we get more. So do what you do. Got it? We're done talking to you about it. We're done. No one's trying to help you. No one's gonna help you. We'll want you gone.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey, men. Leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumbass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
That's okay.
Alright, so because my homework's behind, because you take up all my fucking time, then I was trying to make money to get it done today. And I couldn't. Because you jammed up my phone for 4 fucking hours. And I didn't make a dime. So, not only did I not get to finish it today and sit and have a nice meal while I did in nice clean PJs, but really what really made him mad is not only did you not even get to do that, you were deprived of even that. Again, deprived of something that is your legal right to have. So, we're going to come down hard on these people, and they're not going to like it, but they asked for it. They have no idea who all they pissed off, that they shit up your Thanksgiving again. But I'll tell you what should have been is you want to write, David Robertson had no business calling Upworks or Amazon to fuck that up for you. You want to make money writing? You sure should have made money writing. You got talent. Everyone knows that. They have to convince us. We're the ones that sit there and listen to them have the meeting about how to ruin your money and your career. So when they go around trying to tell everybody she can't prove it, we're the ones they got to convince they didn't do that. No one else matters. No one else gets this intel. We get it. They're going to have to convince us they didn't do it. We matter. No one else matters. Those guys at TPD don't matter. They're not getting the intel. We are. We're the ones that got to be convinced that they didn't do it. If they want to try that. If they're stupid enough to try that. So, you should have been making money writing, if that's what you want to do, and been not had late homework, and then been out with your family. That is why you went to Oklahoma, to be with your family on Thanksgiving Day. So they deprived you of your legal right to have dinner with your fucking family, to have your homework done on time, and to have the career you want to have and make the money you want to make. So we're the ones they're going to have to deal with. No one else matters. And Princess Cuckoo Bird thinks she found us. She's off her nut. She thinks watching TV's a date. It's a felony, not a date. He's a Looney Tune. He's no different than John Hinckley Jr., except that Jodie Foster was on TV because she wanted to be on TV and she was paid to be there. You're raping me in the privacy of my home, and you will pay me back $1,000 a day for doing so, plus $2,000 a day for doing it without my consent. You do not get to use my body for your entertainment. It is not a date. It is a felony, and you disgust me. No, I'm not going to show you shit. No, I'm not going to help you. When I get my money back and my privacy back and Mike is home, I'll have one of our guys will be in touch with you to see what he can do to help you. And he's very limited. A whole lot more limited now what he can do for you than what he could have done when I first told you that years ago. Because you have drugged this on and on and on and on and made everybody more angry and caused more loss and made everybody more angry and caused more loss. We got names now. Who's Monique? Who's Sonjay? Who's Lucius? Who's Geppetto? Who's Blankenship? Who's Desiree? Who is Big Bald Fat Calvin? How'd you meet these people? Who are they? Get the fuck out and do not contact me again. And if you do, we're gonna get more because you're gonna piss everybody off. We'll get more until you're in jail. Until they make an arrest. And the more we get, the easier it'll be to convict you. And nobody's gonna help you until you get the fuck out of my life. Not even gonna consider it. As long as you're making me broke, as long as Mike Neely's in jail, as long as you're in my life, everybody's gonna kick your ass like they have been all this time to get information to use to get a conviction so that you don't bother me again.